I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. I am so bummed out about that. But college started and it's been a crap load of confusion. But I'm back this week and I'm here to talk to you about my pixie cut. But before I get into that, I just want to show you my little baby. Serious, look at the camera. Look how fluffy he is. His name, he's about to turn 2 months old. When he came to us, he was 1 month old and so tiny. He wants to go away. But his name is Sirius Gray. And he's just adorable fluff ball. So today I'm here to talk to you about the ups and downs of the pixie cut, which is something I think most women, or like a really buttload of women, consider at some point in their lives. I know that I had it on my bucket list and it was a big deal for me because I've always been like a long hair kind of girl. But I've always wondered what it felt like and how I would feel like if I would get a pixie cut. So I wanted to get into that all throughout this video. I'm gonna present you with some ups and downs of getting this haircut. So enjoy! The first up I have to mention is of course the incredible freedom. I just really can't explain how much of a difference it is. It's such a huge load off my head, especially because I have very sensitive scalp. So I used to have a lot of headaches with when I had a ponytail or something, and right now it's so lightweight and so freeing and so, you know, I don't have to care about it, so that's a huge up for me. The first down is kind of a social one. When you go out for the first couple of days, people will be all up in your grill and you'll get a lot of why did you do that to your hair? It used to be so beautiful. Is it not anymore? And you also get the, oh my God, you have a lot of courage to do that to your hair. I could never do it. Okay, then don't. So you spend less time on your hair, but you also spend a lot less money on hair care products, on hair dye products. You know, it's a huge money saver. Downside of that though is that you may need to visit your hairdresser a bit more often. I do once a month just to cut the hair growth back here, and oily hair gals may need to wash more often. I still just wash once a week, but oily hair just really needs to step up their game here. It's easier to get out of the house and I don't have to spend a whole Sunday washing it and letting it air dry, which I usually did before. And right now it's so much quicker and it's so much easier to wash and it dries really, really quickly, at least for my hair. So that's a huge plus. But on the downside, you kind of get a bit of hair envy sometimes. It's not like I walk by someone and just go like, I want your long hair. But I used to do really elaborate plaits and everything, and I kind of miss that a little bit, just a tiny little bit. It just highlights everything that's going on your face, so your makeup is like 10 times more powerful, and it really highlights your earrings and everything, and I really dig that. Though if you have curly hair and you want it straight, I mean, kind of at this point, I do have curly hair, and at this point I kind of let it air dry and just brush out a little. But as it gets a little bigger, the curls begin to form, and if you do want it straight, it's kind of a little bit hard to reach out the back with your brushes. It's doable, but it's not as, you know, time-freeing. It's a bit more time-consuming than the regular straight pixie cut. It's super feminine. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I mean, when Emma Watson cut her hair really, really short, I got so appalled, and I was like, how could you do this to me? But then I got it. She said that she never felt more feminine in her life, and I totally got it. You feel super feminine and super empowering, and you feel like you can do anything, and that's really what the pixie cut for me has been about. If you're having a bad hair day though, there's not really much you can do about it because it just stays still, and believe me, there are bad hair days even with hair this short. It definitely doesn't suit everyone, but it suits a whole lot more people than general population thinks so. I used to think it didn't suit me at all, but now I absolutely adore it. And don't let people tell you that you have to wear then super feminine clothes and makeup, because I wear guys' shirts like all the time, like just straight up jeans and a boy's shirt. And I rock it. It is a big commitment though, so think about it, because if you don't like it, there's no really going back from there. You have just to wait it out then, and it can be a long ride if your hair is like slow growing. People tell you all the time that guys don't like short hair. What the fuck? But that's not really bad though. My boyfriend actually likes my hair, and if I was single, that would be enough for me because I would only be attracting guys with really refined taste and not blinded by the traditional look of a girl. So it can be a little while before you get used to it, even if you end up absolutely adoring it. It took like a whole weekend the first time for me, and I even just got really frustrated and cried, but then I just completely fell in love with it. But don't get psyched out by the first reaction and wait it out a bit. Honestly though, that freedom, that is just... So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I also got a new camera that I forgot to mention in the beginning. I hope you like the new setting and the new quality, and we'll hopefully get more equipment soon so I can get better videos for you. Seriously, leave me a comment down below if you've ever considered the pixie cut, if you found this video to be helpful, and if you've gone through any of these phases or thoughts and opinions or whatever. And you can always find me on my social media stuff that is down there, I think. And that's pretty much it for today, and I'll be back next week. Bye!